The Grand Canyon is one of the most famous places on Earth. But what most people don't realize is just how massive it really is. From the edge, it looks impressive. But once you start to understand its true scale, it becomes almost impossible to comprehend. The Grand Canyon stretches for over 440 kilometers. That's longer than the entire distance between some major cities. At its widest point, it reaches nearly 30 kilometers across, and in some places, it's more than 1,800 meters deep. But numbers don't really capture what it feels like. Because the canyon isn't just big, it's layered. Massive walls of rock reveal millions of years of Earth's history. Each layer tells a different story, different colors, different textures, different time periods. Some of the rocks at the bottom are nearly 2 billion years old. That means they formed long before dinosaurs even existed. And yet, today, they're exposed right in front of you. So how did something this massive form? The answer is surprisingly simple: water. Over millions of years, the Colorado River slowly carved its way through the rock. Not all at once, but little by little, year after year. The river cut deeper and deeper, shaping the canyon we see today. At the same time, the land itself was rising. This combination of uplift and erosion created the dramatic landscape. And even today, the process isn't finished. The canyon is still changing. Slowly, but constantly. Different parts of the canyon feel completely different. From above, you see vast open space. But once you go down into it, everything changes. The scale becomes overwhelming. Walls rise above you on both sides. The sky feels smaller, and the silence becomes more intense. Temperatures also change dramatically. It can be cool at the rim, but extremely hot at the bottom. This makes exploring the canyon more challenging than it looks. Despite the harsh conditions, life exists here. Plants and animals have adapted to survive in this environment, from desert vegetation to birds flying high above the cliffs. And then there's the light. Throughout the day, the canyon constantly transforms. Sunrise paints the rocks in soft orange tones. Midday reveals sharp details and deep shadows, and at sunset, the entire landscape glows in red and gold. It's never the same twice, but perhaps the most fascinating part is how small it makes you feel. Standing at the edge, looking across this vast landscape, you realize how powerful nature truly is. The Grand Canyon isn't just a place you visit, it's something you experience. And once you see it with your own eyes, you understand why it's one of the most iconic landscapes in the world.